I never thought I'd be the type of wife to check my husband's phone. I trusted Nathan. We had a good marriage. At least, that's what I told myself. I believed in love and trust. I never had doubts. Until one night, when I realized how wrong I'd been. It started small, little things. He'd forget the most basic stuff. Our daughter's favorite stuffed animal. My anniversary gift. He kept saying, "I'm sorry, I'm just so busy at work." But I started to wonder, was it just work? Or was it something else? Then, one night, I found something that would change everything. I was brushing my teeth in the bathroom when I noticed it. His wedding ring wasn't on his finger. It wasn't on the nightstand where he sometimes left it before bed. And it wasn't on the sink. It was just gone. I tried to tell myself it was nothing. Maybe he took it off at work. Maybe it slipped off. But deep down, I knew something wasn't right. I didn't want to jump to conclusions. I didn't want to be that crazy, jealous wife. But then, I found myself doing something I never thought I would. I grabbed his phone, and I looked. At first, I didn't want to see what I knew I'd find, but I couldn't stop myself. My hands were shaking as I scrolled through his messages. There it was, a text thread saved as Jim. Funny, because Nathan didn't go to the gym. He didn't care about working out. So, why would he have a conversation saved under that name? I tapped it, and what I found made my stomach twist. "Tonight was amazing. Can't wait to see you again." "Same. You're incredible. When can we have another workout session?" "Soon. Just have to be careful." My heart dropped. I felt like the air was knocked out of me. He was having an affair. My husband was cheating on me. I kept scrolling. There were more texts, more photos. One of Nathan at a restaurant. He had told me he was there for a work meeting, but the way the picture was taken, I could tell it wasn't just a work dinner. The anger started to boil in my chest. How could he do this to me? I didn't say anything right away. I had to process it. I had to calm myself down before I confronted him. I didn't want to make a scene. But the next morning, as he was getting ready to leave for work, I had to ask. I casually asked, "Where's your ring?" He froze for a second, like a deer caught in headlights. Then he quickly recovered and said, "I must have taken it off at work. I didn't buy it." "Really?" I said, watching his face. "Or did you take it off at the gym?" He shifted. He could barely look me in the eye. He didn't say anything, so I pressed further. "Because last I checked, you don't even go to the gym." Finally, I pulled out my phone. I opened the texts. I didn't even need to say anything. I just handed it to him. He looked at the screen, his face going pale. I could see the panic in his eyes. But he didn't speak. He couldn't. The evidence was right in front of him. He tried to deny it. At first, he laughed awkwardly, then got defensive. "Sophie, I can't believe you've been spying on me," he said, trying to turn it around. But I didn't budge. "You really thought you could get away with this?" I said, my voice surprisingly calm. "Do you honestly think I wouldn't notice?" I let him keep talking, let him try to weasel his way out of it. But I already knew the truth, and he wasn't going to convince me otherwise. When he finally ran out of excuses, I smiled. But it wasn't a happy smile. It was a smile of defeat. His defeat. I had already packed his bags. Every single thing he owned was in a suitcase by the door. "You're not coming back here, Nathan," I said, my voice steady. "You can go have your workouts somewhere else. I'm done." It wasn't anger I felt. It was relief. I felt lighter than I had in months, maybe even years. I didn't need to keep living a lie. I didn't need to keep pretending that this marriage was something it wasn't. And in that moment, I realized something important. I wasn't the type of wife who checked her husband's phone, but I sure as hell was the type to trust my instincts. And that was the best thing I'd ever done. I never thought I'd be the type of wife to check his phone, but now, I trust myself, and that's enough.